so I'm Dr. Noelle Lee.
I'm Dr. Sarah Byrne.
And just in case you all were wondering what we do in our spare time on our days off, we thought we'd shoot a little video for you.
So we're going to demonstrate the illustrious Neti Pot today. And
yeah, obviously we tell everyone that nasal rinsing is really important for any kind of upper respiratory health. Good for allergies, good when you have a sinusitis, but it's not always the simplest thing to do. So Sarah prefers the Neti Pot, I prefer the squeeze bottle.
It's my preference.
We're not endorsing any particular product. This happens to be what we have. So we're going to show you how to mix up the solution, because you can buy the solution, but why buy the solution? You can mix it up.
Also, if you do it right, it works out well, because sometimes people either love the Neti Pot or they hate the Neti Pot. If people hate the Neti Pot, sometimes it's because you're not doing it right, maybe you're leaning back, so that's why we're going to demonstrate for you.
Okay, so distilled water. It's all Louisiana's fault. Somebody got some amoeba in their brain by using tap water in Louisiana, but officially, use distilled water.
Or you can boil water and then cool it off. Just make sure it's not too hot. Obviously, that wouldn't feel good.
And warm water might feel better. It's summertime, so we're not too worried about it. But if you want to warm it to body temperature, you can do that. All right, so for 8 ounces of water, we will add...
So we're just using ingredients that we found in our cabinet.
All right, so for 8 ounces of water, we are adding 1 teaspoon.
We're doing first baking soda?
Of baking soda.
All right. And you want to make sure you're getting the ratios correct. If you don't have enough salt, it won't work, because basically the salt draws out the congestion or the fluid. If you have too much salt, that's going to hurt. Kind of like if you're at the beach and you go underwater and it goes up your nose, doesn't feel good. So you kind of want to get the right ratio.
Okay, and it's 3 teaspoons of salt. My first teaspoon was very big, so I did too, but 3. So 3 teaspoons of salt, table salt that is non-iodized, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda, which I think just cuts the harshness of the salt. Until that is all dissolved.
You can also, if you go to your local pharmacy, they do sell pre-measured salt packets. So that way, if you don't want to do it yourself, even though it's super easy, you can just buy the little packets and they'll tell you how much to put it in. Do it that way.
Okay, so we're going to fill up the Neti Pot. Oops.
Man.
All right, and we're going to go somewhere where we can do this more easily. So normally you'd probably do this in your sink or in the shower, but we just thought this would be so much prettier.
You could go outside. Yeah. It's a nice day. You know. So I'm going to demonstrate the original Neti Pot shape. I like this because basically it's just using gravity, so I feel like it's really gentle and easy to do. So here we go. So basically the key is lean forward. That's pretty much it. As long as you lean forward, you'll be good to go. So this guy is going to go in 1 nostril, and I'm going to try both sides. We'll see what happens. Haven't done it in a while, but I do have allergies right now, so hopefully it'll help. And you're going to lean forward. You're going to put your one side here, and then basically you kind of see it goes out the other side. Then you find some tissues. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Then just switch it up. So you're gonna do lefty. It takes a little skill here, so we're gonna try it this way. Sometimes one side might flow better than the other side, so let's see what happens here. Again, lean forward. See this side? Yeah. So it's like a little bit like being at the beach. And then you're gonna blow your nose. I would do a snot rocket, but since we're on video, I'm just gonna use the tissues. Cheers.
That is wonderful.
So for me, I've tried the Neti Pot many times, and our anatomy up here is all a little bit different, and I have bad allergies, so I need to be doing this. But the Neti Pot, it always goes up in my ear. I don't know. I can't get it to quite do the right thing. So the squeeze bottle, you're not turning your head to the side. You are, look at your toes, spray in your nose. Remember that. Any nasal spray you ever use works. Okay. So for this one, you lean forward. The same thing should happen. It should go in one and come out the other. My anatomy doesn't always work that way, but it does come back out, and the salt is still good. So,
Go.
here we go, without the hair in the way. Hopefully you guys can get a really good angle on this one. All right, so very gentle squeeze in one nostril, bend over, look at your toes. Should come out the other way. If it doesn't, it's all right. Still getting up in there, still doing what it needs to do. Success! Other side, just to be complete. All right, feels so much better.
Sometimes people ask how often to neti pot, and basically as much as you can tolerate. So if you're into it, neti pot away, maybe like 2-3 times a day. If you're having a lot of symptoms, or otherwise, maybe if you're having allergies, it's making it difficult to sleep. You could do it at nighttime, you know, before you go to bed, just to rinse off. Or if you've been outside, let's say you have allergies and you've been outside all day, and then you come back inside, it kind of cleans out all the pollen that you've been inhaling, and so that's a good time too.
Yeah, night is great. Night is great, especially in the high pollen times, because just rinse it all out of there so you're not continuing to breathe it in all night long.